QuantumScape stock was trending a couple of hours ago, up 1.38%. This is Wednesday, the 17th of December 2025. So far in this session, the volume is roughly half its 50-day average, and the stock is trading at a discount to its volume weighted average price. It's quite a high beta stock. Volatility is expected to improve or rather increase in the coming days. Okay, it's also modestly, reasonably shorted, around 12%. Not a huge lot, but I don't think anyone will be. It's not out of place. It's still. It's not exactly making the company is not exactly making money as such. So one would expect that that sort of. One would even expect that a higher short interest will be the order, but will be the case, but it's not. Okay, so it's trending. It was trending at some point. Let's find out what the sentiment is. Let's see whether we can get the sentiment.
QuantumScape, QS, is trending as investors react to the completion of its Eagle Line facility, a milestone that many see as a meaningful step toward commercialization of its solid state battery technology. The Eagle Line is designed to support higher throughput manufacturing and process validation, and its completion has reignited optimism that QuantumScape is transitioning from R&D toward a more production-ready phase of its roadmap. Much of the community discussion is now centered on anticipated OEM partnerships. With the infrastructure coming online, traders are speculating about which automakers could be next to engage with QuantumScape's technology. Volkswagen remains the most frequently mentioned name due to its long standing relationship with the company, but some investors believe additional global automakers could emerge as partners as solid state batteries move closer to real world deployment. For these investors, the Eagle Line completion represents validation that the company is steadily executing on its vision. At the same time, discussions are also touching on QuantumScape's upcoming move to the NASDAQ exchange, which some see as a symbolic upgrade that could increase visibility, liquidity, and institutional interest. Others note that while the move itself doesn't change fundamentals, it could influence perception and trading dynamics in the near term. Overall, QuantumScape's renewed momentum reflects a mix of tangible progress, forward looking speculation, and long term optimism as the market weighs whether the company is finally approaching a turning point in its journey towards solid state battery commercialization.
Okay, the underlying trend is strongly bullish. Okay, however, the stock has been contracting the expansion that okay, let's just say that began early September. Okay, so who knows? It looks like we have a pattern here. We can see this is one half of a cycle of a cycle. Okay, from the 23rd of June up till the 4th of September, and then from the 5th of September. One. This is half of a cycle, and then this is another cycle. So it's up. Maybe let's just say maybe by the Boxing Day it may complete. I'm guessing, I don't exactly know what that will be. Maybe it's gradually approaching the completion of a cycle, and the cycle is to the upside. Okay, you can clearly see the trend. Okay, maybe after that we might see another leg up. The extrapolation here is saying that it might bounce, but it's not indicating that we are going to see anything building up like we've seen already. It could be this cycle could be over. It could be something else totally. It could be a consolidation or something else. I really can't say for sure. What we can say is that the extrapolation seems to be suggesting that these moving averages that are still declining may prove to be a resistance to any bounce, and from this extrapolation, it's saying that they may not succeed in holding it back. In the case of the 21-day moving average on the 31st of December, it won't succeed. On the 5th of January, from the 40-day moving average, it wouldn't succeed, but maybe afterwards it may begin to contract. So yeah, it may begin to consolidate. Okay, but yeah, all in all, is there seems to be a suggested that that's a suggestion that maybe from maybe the end of January's, it could begin to break out or stuff or something like that. But in any case, projections are saying nothing ambitious, nothing to the upside as of now. But as of the 15th, Monday the 15th, it was very, very ambitious 16.03, 18.12, 19.41. But it has just not reiterated those projections since yesterday and today. Yeah. Let's just quickly glance at its. Okay, let's remove this and reapply the momentum of its momentum indicator of its 10-day moving average. It might give us let's see what we have. Yeah. Okay, here momentum is expected to remain subdued up till it's currently declining now and is expected to remain subdued up till Boxing Day, and then from the 27th is expected to pick up, and that's also in line with what is expected. The bounce is expected from the 29th, okay. So, and is expected to remain elevated up till the 12th of January. Then after that, yeah. So we have a what seems like a correlation in terms of momentum and the extrapolation of its 3-day moving average. Let's just quickly see what we have on its 4-hour chart. The 4-hour chart, we have consolidation. Yeah, with an accumulate. Okay, let's see now. Okay, more of this, more of the. Okay, we have a resumption of the contraction. It's expected to remain. Okay, it's actually contracting right now. Yeah, it's now the gain is now 0.46%. So it's expected to remain. The weakness is expected to remain in place up till Friday the 19th. Then after that, after in the post market session of that day, it's expected to resume the is expected to bounce with some volatility. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So projections are saying 11.15, slight upper projection. On the 15th, Monday the 15th, it had as high as 11.3, 11.56, 11.97, 13.67, 14.47, 14.96, but it hasn't reiterated those projections. The only thing it has reiterated is 11.15, and it is a pivotal projection. If it closes above it, you might attempt to retest 11.64, and statistically it's not very high that it will succeed. So momentum here is expected to begin to build as okay. Yeah, well, the trend on the momentum is to the upside, going all the way towards the 29th of December, but at various times yeah, declining or decaying. So it's just going to be yeah, that's a trend, but at various times it may drop. Okay, so see what you make of QuantumScape, and thank you very much for watching this video.